I finally hit plat in Valorant, and I wanted to do a quick video reflecting on some of my thoughts and experiences that got me here to plat. Let's go. I actually solo queued from bronze to plat. I would probably not do that again. If I could go back, I think I definitely would have played more with people. And I think this is something that a lot of people come across on. For whatever reason, I myself kind of got into this mindset where if I could get to plat by solo queuing, for whatever reason I attributed that would then mean I was good to get to plat by myself, which might be true. But at the same time, I think it's possible to get to your goals, whether it's a rank or whether it's a specific play style or just overall playing better. But you can do that with other people. I think especially in Valorant, where the game is a team-based game, it only makes sense that you are going to play better with the team that you create because it's going to be better coordinated. I think the issue with solo queue is it's very inconsistent. You kind of do yourself a disservice in a sense that there's a lot of variabilities that come into play when you solo queue versus when you queue up with other people. And honestly, from some conversations that I've had with other players, I don't even think you need to actually go and get a 5-stack or even 3-stack. I think just having a duo, having somebody else to play off of, can really help you improve, and honestly makes the game a lot more enjoyable. I'm willing to go out on a limb and say that Valorant is a completely different game from when you play by yourself in a solo queue environment versus queuing up with other people. I've come to realize that I actually really enjoy queuing up with other players, even if I don't really have that much of a relationship with them. I think that's the other thing too. I've seen it a lot on Twitter and on TikTok that a lot of people, the friends that got them into this game, no longer play it. And I'm in a similar boat. The group of friends that I first started playing Valorant with don't really grind the game as much as I do, or don't really hop on as much as I do. And that's saying something, because I personally don't really get on that much either. I have spurts where I'll get on and grind Valorant for a good 2 or 3 hours, and then maybe not touch the game for like 2 or 3 days. I'm very inconsistent when it comes to that, and I think in large part it's just sometimes I really don't want to play by myself. And it wasn't until recently that I realized, I don't want to play by myself, I want to play with other people. But because the people I initially started playing with on Valorant no longer do play the game, it was hard at first finding people to play with. And I think this is the same for a lot of people. You get used to playing with friends, especially IRL friends. I've always grown up played with IRL friends. I've never really had online friends to play with. A lot of friends I had their online groups that they would queue up on other games. Like I have friends that still have their online group that they play like Call of Duty with, for example. But I personally was never like that. I always played with my IRL friends. And it wasn't until recently where it's like, okay, maybe I should make a squad online for Valorant or Apex or whatever game I'm playing. And it's like I mentioned before, it doesn't even have to be a full-on squad. Finding a duo, I think, can be really helpful for a lot of people. So if you're somebody that's currently on the rank grind, if you're above plat, I can't really give you any advice. You probably have more advice to give me. But if you're below plat, it might honestly be worth seeking somebody else to play with and duoing up, or even getting a trio going. I think there's a lot to learn from playing in that environment, and later on, if you really want to go back and solo queue and get to whatever goal you had in the first place, I think at that point you'll have learned so much that it'll be much easier and a more enjoyable experience for you. So that's kind of where I'll leave this video off. Where do you meet people to play with? Personally, I think I've started listening to some of the advice from other streamers that I've heard in the past. Hanging out on Twitch, I do a lot of actually. I like watching other streamers just to give myself ideas for content and ideas for my personal streams and what I can do to improve them. And I've come to realize that a lot of people are regulars in Twitch chat or even YouTube chat. And by having a presence within those chats, within the chats of your favorite streamers or streamers that you watch from here and there, you can meet a lot of people that way. A lot of people watch those people similarly to you because they have similar interests, maybe something in specific of theirs, like a play style or their personality really attracts them and makes them feel good. and you might have that commonality with them, and that might be a good way to meet people. On Discord, I've come to realize joining Discord servers is not a bad way to meet people. I didn't realize how important of a tool it can be until recently when I've tried meeting with other creatives, other content creators, but also other people to play with. A lot of these Discord servers, especially the servers that streamers host, a lot of them even have specific channels for people to join up, queue up with, and find people to play with, and I think that in and of itself is pretty valuable. So if you're somebody like me who has realized a lot of their IRL friends don't play anymore, or just wants to play with new people, because I think it's also good to play with different groups, play with different play styles, really expand your horizons, especially if you're somebody that's trying to improve your rank or really cares about the ranked queue. Definitely go ahead and try that out. I think that is a good experience in and of itself. So anyways, like I said, I hit plat at the beginning. I said it at the beginning of this video. I finally hit plat. I'm excited to see how long it takes me to get to diamond. I've been playing really well. No promises on my end though. Get out there, meet some people. If you're still on the solo queue grind like myself, you know, I respect it. I respect the grind. But also, I would definitely recommend you try playing with some people. A good little coordination does not hurt anybody, is all I'll say. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Drop a like, and I'll see y'all for the next video. Peace out.